you feel about a big sailboat in my yard?
How do you feel?
It looks awesome. Hello, welcome to the Boat Shed. My name is John, and this lovely boat behind me is Antidote. She's a 1989 Liberty 458 cutter. Now this video series that you found is going to center around the story of the refit and restoration of this old boat as part of my fulfillment of a dream, a long forgotten dream, to fix up and sail an old boat around the world. Now, if this story inspires you or you find this video interesting, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. It'll really help me get this channel established, get the word out, and then also you won't miss the next video, which will be the tour of the inside of the boat. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Now, you've probably noticed there has been some time that has passed between the last scene and where we are today. The purpose of this video is really to get you caught up with the storyline. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, if you really want to know all the nitty-gritty details of the story and all the intimate facts, then I suggest you check out the Instagram, where we have a lot of the stories and pictures of this process already laid out, and you can kind of fill yourself in on that. The story kind of goes like this. I was born in Canada, was raised in Vancouver, British Columbia, and spent a lot of time sailing on Lake Whatcom in Bellingham, Washington, on 16-foot Hobie Cats. That's really where I kind of got the bug for sailing. And, you know, in those days, in my early 20s, I had massive dreams, but very little means. I was devouring books like Tanya Abe's Maiden Voyage, and all I could think about was doing my own sailing adventures one day. There was a while there where I was not sure what to do with my life, and after several years of going back and forth on things, I finally found myself with a degree in mechanical engineering in about my mid-20s. And so for the next 15 or so years, I worked as an engineer, doing the 9 to 5, and my dreams just kind of slowly slipped into the background. Now in the summer of 2020, we were all wearing masks and quarantining and working from home. Like a lot of other people, I started asking myself, is this what I really want to be doing? And, you know, I was starting to think about these old sailing dreams again. I had found a book by John Kretschmer called Sailing a Serious Ocean. It's a must-read, and it's full of all these amazing stories about sailing, and it has all this practical wisdom sewn in as well about buying a boat and about handling a boat in different types of weather. It was just the perfect book for me, and it really awakened these old sailing dreams. So I tell my wife about this, and not only is she supportive, but she actually pushes me towards fulfilling them. So I'm so thankful for that. She sent me a posting for a bunch of boats, and a lot of them I was just sort of like, I don't know. And then there was one that really stood out, and it was a Liberty 458, not far from our home. I went and saw the boat, and I thought, oh, this is just the right kind of boat for us. It was really encouraging. So we kind of went back to the drawing board, looking at a few more boats like that, and we found another Liberty 458 in Victoria, BC, which is actually the boat you see behind us now. In the summer of 2020, we were totally locked down, so we couldn't even go and see the boat, even if we wanted to, which we did. And so we had to rely on family and friends. There was a lot of faith. Thankfully, the family really stepped in, filled in the gap, and they were able to help us with the purchase. You know, it was super scary. We weren't able to see the boat by ourselves. It was just a real test of faith. We even had to have a delivery skipper bring the boat to us. Now, it's gonna need a lot of work. It's not perfect, but I love that. I like to build things, and for me, this is the perfect outlet. You know, so I've gone from kind of the corporate 9 to 5, where I felt like I was trading my time for money, and where I felt like I was a life for sale. And this is my mission now, is to fix up this old boat and tell the story along the way. So now I wake up and I'm living for sail. And that's why the channel is named what it is. So we're gonna take you now back into the storyline. We're picking up where, for the first time, we see our boat Antidote at the dock in Bellingham. Thanks for watching. Hold on. Today is an exciting day here for the crew of the Antidote, because we are going to meet our boat for the first time. Captain is on his way. We have a small craft advisory for the rest of the day. Winds are up to about 25 knots. It's sort of typical for this time of year around here. And we're very excited to see the boat. I'm hearing from him that everything's going really well on the transit so far. And in a couple hours, we're going to have it here in Bellingham at the customs dock.
So we're doing a 4-hour trip on the boat, pretty much the day we get it, and we don't know what condition it's in.
That's right.
And we've never seen it.
We've never seen it. Not in person, only pictures.
All right.
And our families looked at it.
Well, let's go meet our boat.
Let's do it. We just got in. Customs is checking it in now, and then we're going to be able to go aboard for the first time. So we're going to get some eyes on it, and maybe like what we see.
It's floating.
This one.
You need a mask.
Where's the car?
There it is.
There it is. Going aboard first time.
There it is.
Step behind.
Doing it.
All right. If anyone needs a boat moved, Jonathan, Peak Marine Services, take good care of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here we are pulling out Welcome Harbor. We have about a 4-hour trip to Blaine to Semiema Marina. And yeah, weather's all right. A little overcast. Winds are going to be up to 20 knots again today. But it doesn't look too bad out here. Calm down overnight. Yeah, not too bad getting out of the harbor. First time getting this thing off the dock with the wind on. Did all right, so feeling good. We had a great day on Antidote, motoring from Bellingham Bay up to Semiema Marina. That's where we kept the boat for the rest of the year. During the winter and fall, I took care of a few maintenance items like this leaking water pump that needed a rebuild, as well as some other issues, including this sail repair that we did out on the lawn. Once the boat was sort of back in working condition, we were able to take it out a few times and enjoy it with friends and family out on the waters of Bellingham Bay and the surrounding areas in the San Juan Islands. Once it was October, the season was ending, it was time to haul the boat up and get ready to take it back home. About halfway ready to get this boat moved back to my house. I've got the fuel tanks drained, water tanks drained, taking off all the stuff outside right now. Mast is de-stepped. It's coming apart in a hurry. And I'm wondering right now if I'm crazy. But I'm gonna get to work and see how it goes. We are waiting for the trailer to show up now. Otherwise the boat's ready to move. Of course, today is the one rainy day with a flood watch in the whole week-long forecast. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice again. So of course we're moving it on the rainiest day of the week. But you know, that's how life goes. Murphy always shows up. So just waiting here. Gonna grab some lunch. And then hopefully the trailer shows up soon. Get this boat moved. All right, so here we are. Antidote is on the driveway, so now the real work gets to begin. Antidote stayed there on my driveway for almost a full year before I was able to get around to making this Gothic arch boat shed. There was a few things I needed to take care of throughout the year, tie up some loose ends, but once I saw the birds flying south for the winter, I knew it was time to get started on this project. So there you have it. There is a quick summary of how Antidote became a part of our lives here and is now a major refit project that is going to be taking up a lot of my time in the foreseeable future. I hope you follow along with me as we go through it together. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you have any questions or comments about the boat or anything you saw today, feel free to put them in the comments below. And stay tuned for the coming up videos. We're going to have a lot of fun, so I hope you stick around. Thanks for watching. Until next time.